Welcome to your magic moon message. This is the peace dealer. The moon is in Cancer. The sun is in Taurus. We are activating, or let's say, we are activating a special understanding of instant manifestation, with which I will title this video Psychic Activation of Instant Manifestation. Okay? The moon in Cancer, that is, of course, bringing in a very emotional and nuanced psychic understanding to extend your natural five senses with the function of feeling, is going to have you feel your value that you've activated. So the new moon in Taurus activated the quality of this next step you're taking, the quality of your own self-esteem and value in yourself. This license plate says dreamer. But yeah, not only did you activate that, you manifested the thought process. The moon in Gemini helped you understand what's true about this new activation of value. And now the thoughts you had to align square Pisces with the beliefs around what you're worth have aligned as such. So now that you have manifested the true thinking of your worth, now you can feel what it's worth, right? So what now that you have your mind wrapped around your value, what does it feel like? And this is going to help you understand how to feel your unique signature when it comes towards not only manifestation, but also adapting through periods and climates. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna feel sexy even if my face is a little crusty. Oh, also, let's get this out the way. Can you believe I did a poll on my channel earlier today, and 64% of people really believe that a gorilla is folding 100 men. That's how I know y'all don't watch Naruto. And that's how I know, okay, some of y'all will never be Hokage one day, because you can't even band together to beat one gorilla with 99 other people. You don't even believe it. You don't even believe in yourself. All right? I know I've walked out the club at 2 a.m. in the morning, a little tipsy, and I've seen 10 people stomp out one dude. Okay? You mean to tell me that one gorilla is going to survive 60 people stomping him out? I'm sorry. I just, come on, guys, use your brains here. People talk about, a gorilla can throw 1,300 pounds. They have grip strength. A gorilla can get tired too. Okay, a gorilla can get swarmed by 20 people, and after it kills like 15, another 10, 15 are gonna swarm on top of it, hold it down. You cannot tell me 40 people can't hold down one gorilla and then 60 people come through and stomp its heads out. You can't convince me that can't happen. Okay, so I'm a part of the 100 men. Can I believe in humanity enough that they can fold one gorilla? That's just me though. That's just me though. We don't need to start getting into the science and the specifics of a gorilla's grip strength and how hard its skin is. We don't need to let a little science ruin the truth that, 100 men are folding a gorilla. That being said, we are activating this psychic understanding. Keyword psychic understanding. The power of your psyche that is going to have you feel the emotional intelligence that expresses your natural value. You have 5 physiological senses, and because Uranus is ending out of Taurus this year, it is finishing the innovation of these physical senses through Clair senses. Your psychic senses as an extension based on your physical senses. That's why some of you are smelling stuff that's not there. It's like you smelled something ahead of time or previously. You're hearing stuff that's not there, and not in a schizophrenic way. You're seeing stuff that's not an auditory hallucination, or maybe it is an auditory or visual hallucination. You just need to see it so that, it can kind of communicate with you, because some of you have to actually kind of develop these abilities through certain things that are in the DSM, but that doesn't make you anyway, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? These senses, these natural senses that you have, you can feel the emotions of it, right? So you have your natural sensing, your sensations, and then as an expression of these senses, you have the function of feeling, the subjectivity of your own irrational emotions that, you know, governed by your mind, brings order to these feelings. This is the yin element. Water and air are yin. Fire and earth are yang. Like the fire signs with earth placements, or the earth signs with fire placements, they're the ones with the muscle cars. They love cars. They love anything physical. They stay in the gym. And it's usually us air water heads. We could work out too, but we usually stay in our imagination, our minds. We be bending shit with our brains and shit. But it's cool. It's cool. It is what it is. You get a little bit of yin yang, actually a little bit of both. But yeah, basically, I'm drawing sigils with my hands unconsciously. Basically, you're coming into a special, unique psychic understanding of your own energy signature, how this activates expression of your value. And that's what I like about a transit like this. Now that you understand the thought process around the true value you have, there are certain things that you speak that don't involve words. You know what I mean? When I know I'm a sexy, talented, strong MFer, I know that the sexy woman across the room, I don't have to walk up to her and be like, hey, baby girl, you know what I'm saying? I just made a new mixtape. You want to hear that? You just got to look at her just like non-creepily. You just got to be like, you see how my sexy body and aura is now inviting this sexy lady over, and now she's walking towards me and she's like, hey, I felt your aura from across the room. And all I did was just stand here looking like a sexy piece of chocolate meat. Now, I've never had chocolate meat, pause, but I've never had meat that was chocolate flavored, pause. It doesn't even sound right. But for any of you who, anyway, yes. So as you can see, my chocolate sexy self was able to stand in the value of my rich, dense chocolate, like a Godiva chocolate, not like a knockoff generic brand chocolate. And that, just by feeling my worth and sexiness, I just could feel that she couldn't resist this. And now she came through like, what's your name? And then I said, I'm Peace Deal. I could break off a piece of that to deal with you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you have sexiness, you don't even need game. You don't even need to spit game. You could just say the lamest shit, but you sexy. So it's not gonna matter. You feel me? And that's what you're activating today, especially with this last year of initializing instantaneous alignment with your willpower, intent, and manifestation, action, instant manifestation. You're gonna kind of come into the juice. You know what I'm saying? Before we harvest the sauce of your value, you're kind of sampling the juice. You know what I'm saying? If you forgot you have the juice, you're gonna be reminded, don't give that juice away. All right, the sauce lasts forever. The juice is a little temporary, but it's still the juice. It's still the juice. Okay, so this is gonna really help you vocalize non-verbally the sense of your value that will activate the cycle. Because once the moon goes into Leo, 90 degrees of integration, those seeds will break through the ground and you will begin to integrate and tie together socially your individual value. Then the moon will go into Virgo, will take your value to the market. You're going to start haggling with people, right, over what it's worth, over what they'll pay for. We're not there yet. So we're in Cancer. We still need to allow this cardinal direction of emotion and feeling around what you feel you're worth, and moving forward, how you begin to integrate that feeling. So one, the moon is going to be sextiling Taurus, Mercury in Taurus. I don't think Mercury's in Taurus, yes, but if it is, it will. It'll eventually try and sextile Uranus in Taurus and extend on this unconventional innovation of your value. It's going to trine Saturn and Venus. I think Venus is in Aries. So it has started off squaring Venus and Aries to make sure that the special understanding of how you feel uniquely and your unique energy signature connects with the authenticity and excitement of this new cycle of love in your heart. That's going to have you really boldly express more and define your romance, your heart, your love, your relationships relative to who you are, how authentic this bleeds into it. But we still also need sincerity. We still also need this deeper emotional understanding that doesn't allow things to be too self-absorbed. So the moon helps kind of deepen those waters, square Venus, square, of course, Neptune, square Chiron. For example, when I popped the tab when the moon was on Neptune, now the moon in Cancer is going to help me integrate more of this dissolvement, right? And start to tie together all of this while sextiling the Taurus energy. We're deepening the emotional feel to the natural quality you hold on you through your senses, through your values, through your body, all that. Okay. The moon, King Kunst, Pluto, it's giving you it's helping you feel how to integrate the supernatural in your life through your own energy body, through your own emotional body, right? How do you take this out of this world alien energy and feel how you imagineer this through you? It's going to trine Saturn in Pisces and the North Node in Pisces, which is going to now align these beliefs you've aligned with your thoughts with the moon in Gemini and have that function of feeling drive it forward so that you can burst into Leo, courageous and not like a coward, but as someone who has courage to express their emotions, because that's the whole science behind Leo. Cancer is the water, and Leo allows you the courage on stage to express your feelings. Okay, that being said, y'all, ooh, ew, ooh. I hope you enjoy this transit. I had to kick some rocks, literally kick rocks, because those are fun to do. I like to pretend I'm playing soccer and never mind. So yes, you're gonna speak this language of value through straight emotion. No creepy stares. You don't want to be creepy. You want to be sexy. You know what I mean? So that being said, that's really what we got. I'm gonna end this short. The more you really are receptive to how your own emotions are aligning with this established value you've begun to activate, not only is this going to activate psychic abilities connected to your own quality and value, but it's going to psychically activate instant manifestation so that you can align the proper feeling of your own energy signature that will enable you to instantly manifest. So you know when you're feeling in a certain way, you got it. You have aligned yourself for it. When you're unaligned with that feeling, you just need to feel that. Okay, what is that feeling for you? How is that going to feel like? Comment that down below. Comment down below what you feel you're excited to manifest instantly. And remember the all wealth spell. I have all power. I have all knowledge. I have all presence. And until next time.